Back at you.
Yeah.
Hey, are you ready? Are you excited? So today you're going to add on some flowers.
Let's see what we got here.
Yeah, just so they can see why he's adding flowers onto the lower part, because originally it just kind of came like a column down the center of your back.
For those that haven't seen the process so far, she started with a Gustav piece.
Yes, Gustav Klimt.
Who's from what, the 1800s, Austrian.
Yes.
Pretty awesome artist. His story is really cool. Look it up.
Yes.
But some artists, we all drop the ball sometimes on any craft. She's a dentist, and how many dentist jobs have you seen where you're like, wow, that guy's you got work from that person. Actually, they're good. Some people have off days. Some people, and more than anything, sometimes people take on projects that they shouldn't.
Yes.
Just for the money, and I turned down a lot of projects. But I'm glad I took this one on and said, you know what, I'm going to get over myself, and just during quarantine, we have a Gustav piece in the backyard, and she was like, you know what? She showed me a project. I was like, you know what? I'm just going to do it, and I'm glad.
She's also been through a lot. So part of the tattoo turned out great, and then part of it turned out not so great. So she had some laser done, and the laser that they used on her wasn't a great laser, and it burned her skin. So then she had a burn on her shoulder. Then she had an excision where they cut out the scar tissue. Then she had to have a revision of that scar to make it smaller and smaller. So it's been a wild ride, yes. So Joseph started by going over the part that had been lasered off and added his own art. It's not the Gustav style. He did his own style.
So I made the hands work. Some of the hands didn't make sense, and I just worked with what she had.
But what the artist did was just bring the art down the center of her back here, and it doesn't accent her hourglass figure. Yeah. So now Joseph's going to put something down here to balance out her figure and accent her.
And slender, she's got great curves, and so you want to accent them.
So Joseph likes to do what he calls tattoos drawn to fit.
Yeah.
If he had done this, he would have drawn it to fit her hourglass figure, as opposed to just slapping on what the painting looked like. Well, the painting is like a rectangle, but the guy should have done something to frame it or complement it, and he didn't.
I'm so happy the books are closing with... We're going over a few more. They'll be closed by next Sunday. We have to go through a few more. We're waiting for responses, but this right here backfires on Michelle. She's going to get hundreds of girls sending stuff that I just won't...
That they want him to fix or cover.
This one somehow just worked out. Not everything... Some people have things in an awkward place. It was so offset that I was able to work around it, and I was able to...
Well, and she's already done the work with getting it lasered.
It made no sense on her back, and like I said, I've done pieces out there that, I've dropped the ball, or just because they had me do something that was out of my comfort zone, and... we're always growing. And so with me, we're booked 19 months right now. Mm-hmm. I've been booked over 6 months for like 6 years and up to a year. So when people book things, they're seeing my work from a year ago. So every time once they get to me, I keep getting better. So people saw what I was capable of, and,
So here's the thing with her also, is that she did the work. A lot of people come to us and they've got a really dark cover up that is just, there's no way he could cover it. She already did the laser removal and everything. So she had done that, and then she went on a search for somebody who could give her something that she loves. Even if it didn't match up with the Gustav Klimt, she just wanted to love her back and be able to wear tank tops and be happy and wear sundresses and wear a bathing suit.
You don't go to the gym and work your ass off to have a figure like this and then hit your back piece.
That's
right.
What it was.
And she had to wear big baggy t-shirts when she went to the gym because she just didn't want anyone to look at it.
Yeah.
So now she's able to love it and be proud of it and feel comfortable. And she lives in a place where it's warm outside, and she wants to be able to wear cool clothing, but you can't do that when you feel self-conscious that somebody's going to ask, what is that? What's on your back?
It's been pretty life-changing.
Yeah.
Look, like this arm, I paid $1,000. $100 an hour was $19.98. I paid $1,000 for this
We need to
in
get back on that laser
1998.
removal. is what we
And
need
so
to do.
many people, you know what's funny is like dudes will be like sick tats, and Michelle's like, really, what is it?
I'm like, really? Which one?
But
Tell
you know
me
how many
which
people
one.
are like, what is it? I'm like, I don't fucking
Oh
know.
no. I still didn't know what was going on my back. It was
Well, and that's the worst when it's on your back and you can't see the progress of what's going on. And you can't be like, hey, that doesn't look right.
But now, like I was saying, some of my older work, not only does some people like force me to do things that I didn't want to do, they made me do it in like only a couple sessions. She's like, I don't care how long it takes. She wants it done right. That's where I get not as stressed. I don't have to rush. Kind of like what I learned today in my jogging. I did it in half the time, slower, but I felt I got the results, and like things are clicking. Like you just don't worry about instant gratification and trying to force things. It was really weird running like this.
No, you're okay. Perfect. Yeah. How did that run go again? What? Do it.
No. You just like making fun of me. It's one of her favorite hobbies.
It was very cute.
Making fun of me and correcting me.
Yes.
keeping you on your toes.
Right?
Exactly.
Literally.
His jogging keeps him on his toes. You should have seen how he did that. It was behind you. You couldn't see, but.
I heard it sounded awkward.
She's like, I'm just saying.
So is this your first
Tap, tap,
tattoo
tap,
ever,
tap.
the little angel?
That was my first, yeah.
Cool.
The foot was the second.
The what?
My foot one.
Oh, your foot. I was like, you have a foot?
Which
I
I
didn't see the
love.
foot. I thought you meant a foot on your back.
I love it. Oh, you know, it might as well have had a foot on there. That's how awkward it was. It was bizarre.
All right, guys. He's
Bizarre.
going to draw on these leaves, and we will check back in with you guys. Maybe even go live if she's feeling
Yeah.
comfortable later on.
Sure.
You can
All
ask
right.
questions.
Happy Saturday, y'all.
No dental questions, though. She's
No
not here
dental
for work.
questions. No, she's not
I
working.
don't want to see your teeth.
I was almost at Hypocrite. I was like, hey, look at my teeth. What do you
Please
think?
do not send
rolled
her
her eyes.
DMs
I've
with
been
your
getting some of
teeth.
that. It's like awkward.
You ever been on a date and they're like, so
Every time.
what about my
Every
teeth?
Oh
time.
man, that's
Do I have bonus
terrible.
points when I wrote a cavity? Nope. And I'm not seeing you again after that. I don't care because I have had cavities,
Or
so.
Right?
have you thought a guy was cute and then when she saw how bad his teeth were, you're like, oh, I can't kiss you.
I don't know. I'm more empathetic than that, but yeah.
Oh, good.
It does
See?
run through
Oh,
my
that shows
mind.
you're a good
Right. See? We already knew
I
that.
don't need
All
to
right,
cut it off.
guys. We'll
Okay.
see you later.
$10.
Joseph, say bye.
Bye.